Yeah.
So, welcome everyone to Air Trap, to continuation of today's game. So I'll have Chris introduce his character, and then we'll introduce the others.
Yeah. I'm playing Pagun, the Roostmaster, is a Druid that was trying to build a home in the mountains, and while his was tried to chop up some wood to do the groundwork for the house. Then his old friend got butchered by some pigs, or boss, sorry. And he kind of killed him or scared him away. But he tried to help his friend, but he got ambushed by some giant boss, and he gonna sacrifice his dead friend to get into safety. And now he found some new friends to continue his adventure, and he's a barbarian, level 2. Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay. Grom.
Yeah, I'm Daryl. I'm now playing Grom as Ilvadar died horribly. Grom is a Goliath Ranger. You might sense a theme, and he's literally just met up with Pagan and agreed to go out and help him build this settlement.
Okay. And the last one is Patricia Solaria, a commoner that they decided to hire with them. Who's a late bloomer with her magic, and she's a divine soul sorcerer. To God, she's not really aware of right now, but she's decided to follow them as they've offered her food, and potential shelter, and a place in the world. So she's following them. So now you have to go back to where you started, which is all the way up here.
Okay. Well, we
But
now.
we
Demut? Are we in Demut now?
What?
Which city was we in?
Dimwood.
Oh, yeah. Then we probably go to the spot or spot to get some trees before we go to the spot, right?
Yeah, that's fine by me. We now have a donkey and a cart. So load up and off we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the thing we have. And I got made sure they have time to say goodbye to the friends and family or something like that if they want to.
They don't have friends or family.
No.
Okay. To the adventure.
And off we go.
Okay. So you guys get there, and on your journey, Patricia ends up making a healing potion.
Yay.
Out.
You guys find the little den where you guys made up that permanent camp.
Oh, I thought we chop some wood first and then go there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like not double travel.
So you guys went that way. Okay, so you guys are here. Forget the potion. And you two are cutting down trees while she's walking around. Collecting herbs. I'll have you guys roll athletics checks.
Yep. I think that on a modifier 20. Yeah.
And I got 12 plus athletics, you said, wasn't it? So 18.
Okay, so you managed to, between the two of you, make lumber out of 7 trees in the first day.
Nice.
You guys camp around, and this is the next day. What do you do? I'll say the cart's about, it's close to full.
Close to full. Then we're gonna just make sure we have a full cart and travel. Not doing that?
Make sure you beat a 10.
A 10 in athletics?
Yep.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Waste.
So you cut down 2 more trees, and turn it into usable lumber, and you put it on your cart. And this thing's pretty much rocking max weight right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna help to push it. Go on the side, make sure it don't fall off.
Yeah, our mule donkey friend will be all right, I think. But yes, I'll also help while looking out for danger.
So, did we have the trees and the mass range on it, or did we cut it up in pieces? Or...
You cut it up into pieces. Like I
Okay.
said, usable lumber.
Okay. How much wood do we expect we have?
Well, you have 9 trees worth.
Is that a longhouse? I don't know.
I'll say that each tree is like 5 by 5 by 5 foot of space.
Okay, so we have 9. That is 15. 15? Right?
No. It's more like 35.
35, 35? Okay, that's big enough. No, the tree is 5 foot wide. Okay, yeah. Cool. Then we're gonna transport it, and I'm gonna show it way. And I'm gonna small talk a little bit with Grom and Patricia.
Okay, you gonna say anything? Or?
No, I'm gonna ask what they did before I'm invited them to on my adventure.
I just mostly spent my time out in the wild. I was a trapper.
And I used to work at the cooking guild before I got unceremoniously exiled.
That's sad to hear. I'm sorry for you. So you were pretty good to cook then?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I just don't have the utensils anymore.
Oh, I have a mess kit.
That's not the same thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's cooking utensils as well. I bought cooking utensils.
She says that will work then.
Yep.
All right,
And-
so you three are here again. Difficult terrain. You're moving at half pace,
Yeah.
and you encounter 4 orcs.
For
What?
They're not chasing anyone this time. They're just wandering.
Well, let's just try and go around them.
us, they're still here and don't move.
Yeah, we'll hide.
Then we hide. With a
We have
tarp
a
full of.
fucking a hulking cart full of wood.
I'll just throw some twigs on it to make it look like it's just like fallen over. No, well, I would suggest then that we try and just like go around them.
Yeah, try to move away from them.
Okay. The orcs are sizing you guys up.
I'm gonna look like I'm a bit threatened. I'm not gonna try to intimidate them, but I'm gonna pulse my body up and look like I'm a bit threatened so they don't wanna attack us.
Sounds like intimidation, if you ask me.
Yeah, but I don't try to intimidate them, like say yellow or something to them. You understand?
Roll intimidation.
14.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Do you want to do anything, Shamash?
I will probably help him intimidate them, or join in and intimidate them as well.
Okay, roll.
But we don't yell and stuff. We're not provoking them, but we
Yeah,
just
I'm
loot
well
them.
aware of that.
Yeah, okay. It's like you fuckers!
15 plus 1, 16.
Okay. Yeah, after a display of strength to get them to back off, the orcs are dissuaded and they move away.
Nice.
Okay. As we go, will hang towards the back of the cart and just keep an eye out to our rear, just to make sure they don't change their mind.
Nope. Eventually, they just go out of sight.
Okay.
The
Right.
next day, you're getting close to where you need to go. Oh, fuck. Okay, you guys are pulling your cart through the snow, and you're getting close to where you need to be.
And
Getting that stats. So, walking around, you see that. You see a large Etten walking through the snow.
lots what?
Etten,
I
big
have
two-headed
idea.
giant ogre thing.
Yeah, that's probably not easy to do.
Nope.
Uh,
Has it seen us?
Yeah, considering what you're hauling. It sees you, and it's seems to be making its decisions. You can see both the heads are looking at each other and talking.
it's on the giant.
Yeah.
Can I hear what it said?
No, they're talking to themselves.
Okay. Are we just waiting?
Well, we can try and dissuade them to in attacking us, or we can attack them first, get the drop on them. But I don't think we're going to outrun them. I'll tell you that now, unless we abandon the cart.
Yeah, but do we want to fight it?
Well, not really. It's a question of whether we have to, though, isn't it? Unless you can think of a way to scare them off.
I'm just
Scare it
saying,
off.
just stand with our fin here and wait to the leave. And
Right.
if they wanted to fight, we take the fight. Like we did last time with the ogres. I'm just saying we don't need to. I don't want to lose 2 new friends.
Well, I will. If that's the plan, then I'm going to get my heavy crossbow out, just ready.
All right, it starts walking towards you.
I'm trying to speed up to it. Say hello. We are friendly. In
Hi,
giant.
friend.
What are you doing this part?
This is where I live. Obviously, dum.
Oh. Then we gonna. How long is the way we gonna stay?
This is where I live.
Yeah,
So-
but the GM. How far are we away from our home?
You guys are like half a day. Well, full day considering your animal
Okay.
burden, but
Okay. We come with peace. We don't want to disturb you. If we can walk through, is that okay for you?
roll persuasion.
I have 17.
It says, well, you guys are scrawny anyways. I wouldn't want to even eat you. So, though maybe you guys know any good music?
I put my crossbow down. I pull out my lyre and I start singing and playing my lyre.
Okay.
I'm just in with you. I'm not the best one, but I can.
Okay. Patricia is actually going to join you in song. And
Right.
dance.
So how does this work? Because I am proficient in the lyre as part of the Outlander background, but obviously
So you roll your proficiency plus charisma.
right. God, here we go.
It's Lyre.
And I rolled a
I have a 19. I don't sing
11.
something in time to them.
14. I got, so I'm not playing the lyre very well.
It seems to be appeased, and then it collapses. He says, "You guys are good friends. Me see you next time, maybe."
Yeah.
And he's going to give you guys. What does he carry with him? Pretty much jack shit. So he's going to give you a bear hide that he's been carrying.
I'm gonna thank him, and do I know is that custom in his thing to give something bad?
No. He
If I
just
know
is
it's-
incredibly satisfied with the music.
Okay.
I will also say in giant, thank you very much, and then start pushing the cart off.
Yeah.
You can roll me a nature check to see what you know about Ettins.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
I know just shit about it. I got 3.
Well, I was about to say that I'm quite proficient in nature, but I rolled a 4, so that's 8.
Yeah,
What a
you're just you know that you're just lucky he just didn't decide to attack you guys.
Yeah.
and I
He
don't know
probably
say
did it. He probably did it because giants live by a certain code, and for each other. And considering you're a giant race, it just applied
Oh,
very minimal respect towards you, which is why it didn't attack you outright.
because we are the lights.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't slap slap a Grom on his shoulder and say, "Oh, one time I'm happy to be a fucking giant lion."
Yes, that was a bit of a close one, that one. Let's get out of here before he changes his mind.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice. We have a neighbor who's kind of strong.
Well, this is true, but let's hope he's not a neighbour we run into very often.
Yeah, I hope we don't get infused with him. And he gonna pee on our lawn and stuff like that.
So the Etten leaves, and you manage to get to camp. You rest there for the night because it is nighttime.
Yeah.
And your cart can get into the cave after doing a bit of digging.
Okay.
And after that rest, you two gain 1 experience.
Yay, I'm level 2.
Nice. In the morning, so is that was the question I have. The cave is at 200 feet away from our. Is that flight distance, or is that distance to it and up?
It's
200
up.
feet.
Like you have to do a bit of climbing.
Yeah, it's like so 120 feet. What do you call it? To it and up the rest, right? Or
If you
is
want,
that
that would be if you wanted to climb up to the very top of the mountain.
But I thought our place was 80 feet high.
No, it's just 200 feet away. The very top of it is 80 feet high.
So it's on the same level, basically. It's just outside,
so
200 feet away.
So the cave is this each spot we have a lot of space, right? But all is like drop 80 feet around us.
Yeah, it's basically you guys are near the top of the mountain.
Okay, cool. Did we get wood up with us?
You can't get you have to carry the lumber from where you guys are, but yeah, pretty much. Again, it's just 200 feet away. It's not that far.
Crane.
But I would say we can, because as strong we are, we could just make Patricia to tie the wood up, and we could just pull it up a little by little if we need to have it 80 feet up or something like that. There's no reason to build a drain.
Right? Yeah, you can do that.
Just make sure Patricia just move maybe 50 feet away if you're gonna drop it every time. And then when the wood is up, I'm gonna begin to build our lawn house.
It's gonna be difficult for you to build your longhouse.
Why?
Because it's on the slope.
Then we can. Okay, how long do you take to make this plan? The area? By
Roll
pickaxes?
me a nature check.
Oh, I got a 14.
It could take you potentially months.
Let's get cracking then. Either that or we convert the cave.
I mean, the cave's pretty large. It's about 50 feet long. Its passage is narrow at about 15 feet in width, which is again enough for you to get your cart in there. And the pool that surrounds where you guys were camping is about 15 feet by 15 feet. And the area before the water, but after the narrow passage, is about 50 feet. So it's a pretty large cavern.
So is the
You
cavern
could, you could build the longhouse in there.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea, because then what we can do is just dig the cavern out as we go, and
and we also very hidden in here.
yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start to. So, are we converting the whole thing to a house, or are we just gonna build a house inside here?
I would convert the whole thing. Well, fortify the entrance and whatnot, and then build, like, to start with, maybe it's just a basic longhouse to so that we've got shelter, and then we'll build it all up as we go.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna build is 3 beds. No, I'm gonna build fortified entrances to make a door or a gate or something like that.
Hello.
And I'm gonna build some beds to us, and then I can build a house, convert a floor maybe and some walls, and kind of make the room I promised to Patricia.
Okay, by yourself, it would take you about 8 months to build this.
I'll help as much as I can.
How long to fortify the door, or
to build a door, it would probably only take you like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and yeah, I think the door and fortify the entrance, and I would like to do that. And I'm gonna ask Patricia about if she have any ideas or any demands, more likely.
No, she doesn't have any demands.
Right, so being that I don't have any skills in carpentry, am I going to be useful in helping here, or am I going to be more in the way?
Yeah, you'll be useful. You'll cut the time down by half.
Right.
I'm just a foreman.
Okay. As you guys are working on this door, you notice another hole appear in the cave ceiling, and another stream of water is coming into the cave.
So is the
this
hole?
Yeah,
that
is
just
this...
come?
So is it like the snow melted and caved in kind of thing, or is it like
Snow melted.
So the snow on the top is not what do you call it? It's not stone.
So it's like
It's
but there's a hole where it's frozen over by the sounds of things, and there's it's either thawed a little bit to start an extra stream coming down, or can I inspect it to see if we've picked somewhere that might be a bit more dangerous than we originally thought? Are we going to get flooded in our sleep by accident, or is there something we need to do to shore it up? Or
no, the foot large hole at the base of the pool is doing well enough to keep the water down.
Right. Okay.
So it's a 2 holes in the top, and the snow on the top. There's not rock, right?
It's mostly rock. The 2 holes are close to each other.
So it's like an
Everything else
area
is
in
just
the
ice.
top. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So one day goes by and nothing really happens. The next day, I will actually have you guys roll perception checks.
I'm at a modified 20. Rolling good. At least it's not hope.
You hear something
I got 23.
flying outside. So you two hear something flying around outside. It doesn't sound very large. But
Are we gonna look? Yeah,
I'm going to take my crossbow, and I am going to stealth outside just to make sure that there's nothing immediately dangerous going to try and get in the cave with us. Basically, just to check what it is.
Okay. Roll stealth.
And I got... Where's my stealth? +5, 17.
Okay. You look outside and you see what looks like a bunch of winged kobolds flying around.
Bloody hell.
They seem to be looking for stuff, and they see the work that you've done.
What's one of them?
On the cliff side.
Oh,
But
the
besides
rope.
that,
by
they
yourself.
don't seem to notice what you're doing around here.
Right, well, I will whisper back to the others to say what I've seen, and I will basically just stay in position as hidden as possible with my crossbow trained on them should they be coming in this direction. But basically, I'm just going to hope to go away.
You wait patiently, and they fly away.
Right, I'll wait probably an extra hour after they've gone, just to make sure, before I crawl back down and tell the others that we seem to be in the clear.
Oh, okay. So next day, which is day 5.
Yeah.
You guys need to make me another spot checks.
Yep.
Is this perception again?
Yep.
I got amazing 7.
I got 19.
You see, see what she gets. Oh, you and Patricia are kind of warming up by the fire as she's cooking up the food that you just found, and you start hearing some what sounds like goats outside.
Goats, eh? How far into completing our fortifications are we at this stage?
You are almost halfway done.
Almost
Actually,
halfway, right.
it takes a week, so you are almost done the gate.
Right. I'm going to do the same thing again, then I'm going to stealth out with my crossbow just to see what's happening and see if we're in any danger.
There's just 3 goats.
Just three normal goats.
3 completely plain goats.
As far you can see.
Well, this is true. As far as we can see. The giant goats are just normal goats.
They're normal goats.
Normal goats, right, okay. Well, I'm going to suggest, but I'm going to go with the group on their decision, but I'm going to suggest it might be an idea to hunt them.
Or maybe tame them. Hand them in the cave. As melt.
Are they male or female?
They're all male.
We're not going to be able to milk them then.
Well, you can, but you're not going to get milk.
So, being that they're male, they're really only going to be useful for meat and hide if we want to keep them. And if that's the case, we might as well just hunt them now, or we can just let them go if you think that it's not worth it.
Hunt them now. Yeah, just to
These are normal dogs, not giant
let's
ones.
get some goat. And we
Alright.
can get some meat instead of and we could
No,
dry
just
some
the
meat.
male.
Or Patricia to dry the meat.
If she knows how, and the furs might come in handy as well.
Yeah.
Right. So, as long as we are sure that these are normal goats, I'm going to take aim with my heavy crossbow, and I'm going to shoot at the one that is furthest away, so that to try and panic the others to run towards us rather than away from us.
It's got a giant robot.
You two just make just make your attack rolls now. You guys just ambush these guys.
Right. 16. I am.
Do you have
using-
advantage then?
No, they know you're there. It's just they're goats. They don't know what the fucking axe is.
I'm staying back now.
I got a 21.
But that's 17. I'm going into a rage.
Okay, that's an
Rage is not a
unnecessary
goat.
rage. Roll for damage.
12.
Okay,
And
that's a
I
dead
got
goat.
a 7.
That is also a dead goat. And you guys
Nice.
you shoot the goat and you slice the fucking goat pretty much in half. And you notice 3 purple missiles come out and kill the other goat. And
That's a missile?
the 3 goats are dead. That's magic missiles.
Yep, so I'll nod it in thanks to Patricia, and also grin at my friend Pagan, and then I will go and I will try and butcher the goats and harvest what we can of anything useful, including skinning them for the pelts.
I'm gonna move the goats
Uh,
inside first before we do that.
He's killed one.
Fair enough, we'll do that. That might be a good idea.
She starts turning them into jerky. And you guys
Yeah.
have some hides. You guys aren't going to get experience for that. They fucking have a challenge rating of 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
I was kind of hoping, but I was like, probably not.
Being a Goliath, I'm just happy that we're eating meat for a change instead of moss.
Yeah.
So now that it's complete, the wooden gate is now complete.
Right.
So
Well-
it's pretty defensive, or
Well, if something attacks you guys, you have a gate to hide behind first.
okay. So we probably don't get sneak attacked or something like that out of that way.
Well, you don't really have a locking mechanism.
We could put like I just say that we have like a water toilet, a baron or water toilet, a big wood thing.
Like a
Yeah,
wooden
to bar
bar.
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gonna so are we gonna build a sleeping hall now, or
That will probably be a good idea. Get a bit more comfortable in here. Now that we've got the gate up as well, I want to set the hunting trap outside. Maybe it's about 50 feet away from the entrance. Mostly just to try and catch game and stuff, but it might also act as an alarm as well if we're attacked.
Okay. So while you guys are building the bar and building the just pretty much getting yourselves off the ground because it's damp from the pool of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar doesn't take that long to make. It takes you like an hour. And it's gonna take you, I'm gonna say, just a week to build this floor.
Oh, so the floor, yeah, okay. Yeah, because we don't need a roof, like, right?
Yeah.
Not really, right?
Not to start with, we just need to get, like he says, I'll get off the floor so that we're sleeping a bit healthier and we can build walls and stuff as we go and basically convert the entire cave as we go, yeah.
I'd like to have some bars in front of the, what do you call it, the holes. So stuff not flying down to us. But that's probably come later on. Yeah, I'm gonna make the floors and I'm gonna ask the others, is there any valuables in these walls?
Valuables in the walls.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
guys need to make perception checks.
Okay.
Shit.
I always worry when you do that.
I have a 16.
I got 19.
You guys hear some quiet squabbling outside of your gate.
Did I make a peat hole?
Did you?
Properly?
Kill my robot.
I don't hit out of people.
Let's go and kill him now.
Okay.
I like that robot.
So, what's the DC on your trap?
It just says hunting trap in the PHP. I'll see if there's any more information.
I think it's D10.
It's probably just going to be fairly low, yeah.
It's a 13. Dexterity throw. 13. You deal
Okay.
1
Yeah,
d4
yeah. it is.
piercing damage, and it made it stop moving.
Yeah, that's gonna stop him from fucking moving, because he's probably gonna die. How much damage does that deal?
1d4.
Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, so actually, I'll have you roll it. Roll me a d4.
Yep. And I got 1.
Okay, so you guys you hear them, and they're squabbling and fighting, and you can hear them moving in front of your den. And then you hear one go, "Aye!" as you hear your trap go off.
Then I look out of the peephole.
Yeah, you see what looks like 9. They are poorly dressed.
9 what?
9 kobolds. They poorly dressed. They seem mostly confused, and they are. They it looks like they're pretty much down on their luck. They don't have any armor, and you just see them carrying what meager possessions they have on them.
Do
And
we have any meat that's dried? Or I'm gonna whisper to my Goliath friends. Are we gonna help these or?
Have they
Technically,
noticed us?
You guys can support 24 people.
24?
Can we
Yes.
trust them?
But you said it was like 9 kobolds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's plenty space, basically.
Well, they're small creatures.
Yeah.
You guys can roll nature checks against them if you want.
I wish to, yeah, I don't know whether it would be nature or whether you'd do rather insight, but I want to basically try and see if, I know we're only going on like looks and whatnot, but whether and what they're saying to each other. But basically, I want to know whether if we do help them, they're not going to slit our throats in our sleep.
Okay, you can make me an insight check since you're watching them, but you can also make me a nature check against them.
Right.
I'm gonna do the same. Inside is like, I think it's 15 or something like that. Yeah, 15. And nature is, 18.
So insight was what?
15 and nature was 18.
And my insight was 21, and my nature was 17.
Okay, well, from what you guys can tell, they are fearful. Of course, their one friend just walked into your trap, so they're freaking out. They're trying to get them out, and they're not doing so good. And as for nature checks, you both know that kobolds are very pack-based creatures. Just by observing them, you can tell that they don't have their chief, or if they have a chief, he's not around. and that one, they're pretty aimless, so it's amazing that they have survived this far. And
We could use them as avoiders.
and
Yes.
usually displays of power and strength will get them to be rather obedient.
Right. Okay. So here's my suggestion then. We take them on board. We, like you say, we get them to help us as workers. Think that while we need to make sure that they know who's in charge. I don't want them mistreated or anything. We're going to be pro-kobold, and and we'll set up a kobold union and everything. No, but I workers, but not slaves, is what I'm joking on about. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out, open the gate and walk out, and say to them, let me help with that trap, and I'm gonna have my weapon on my back, and I'm gonna go and open the trap and help them out.
Okay, they're afraid of you, and they say, "Step back, stay back!" And you see them pull out, all of them pull out their slings. Well, the 7 of them pull out their slings, and the other two are still trying to get out of the trap.
I'm gonna say,
Which neither of them make.
yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna help you guys to get free. And I'm gonna walk up to them with intimidating, so they don't.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Oh. That was not the greatest. 15. And I'm gonna put the 2 free if I can.
Okay, yeah, you just puff out your chest and walk towards them, and they shamefully cower beneath you as you walk towards the trap. Of course, where they have great difficulties removing the trap, because you both know they're sensitive to daylight. You walk over and you just wrench this thing open. I'm not gonna have you roll because it's easy for Goliath to do so. And when it gets free, they're like, "Ah, he's so strong."
I'm gonna invite them. How many is there?
There's 9 small creatures.
I'm gonna ask about. I'm gonna yell in to Patricia. Do we have food to 9 people?
Actually, now that I do the math, I think they eat a quarter less of what you guys eat. So they basically, if you take them all in, they are 2
people.
and 1/4.
Okay.
So she says, "Yeah, I think so." and she's of course. Well, as soon as you mention food and you kind of point them in the right direction, they start sniffing over there and like, ah, food.
Yeah. I will, while this is all going on, I will retrieve the healer's kit and once he's inside, heal the injured kobold.
The healing kit won't do much. He only took 1 point of damage, so his leg is actually pretty much okay. It's got some cuts on it, but it seems that like he was almost too small for the trap, and it just pinched his leg than anything.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
okay. So if I can see that, then have I wasted a slot of the healing thing, or have I seen that before I applied it?
He's walking on it just fine. You can use it if you want to heal it, but you'll need to make a medicine check.
Yeah, if I can see before I try and apply anything that he's probably going to be all right, then I'll not bother. Save it for more dire needs.
Well, Patricia's gonna just heal him then.
Fair enough.
So the kobold realize as soon as they get in, they realize she needs magic after healing him, and they're like, ooh. And essentially, they're now gonna, after they're well fed, and they notice everything that's going on. They say they're gonna work for you now.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So this building, if you roll high enough, they will pretty much do most of the manual labor and get everything done on the appropriate time.
Nice. So we first made a sleeping quarter to us humans, and we made a sleeping quarter to those afterwards.
Definitely.
I just want a sleeping quarter so we don't backstab in sleep.
Get murdered in our sleep.
Yeah.
Well, let me roll. They are. Yeah. No, they are pretty much like you are their benevolent leaders.
Okay.
So
So-
does that mean we don't have to worry about them at all at this stage, or is that something that we...
As long we keep it like we do now, feed them to the time and don't hit them and stuff like that, we're okay, right?
Essentially. So, from what you guys know is that they work for you. So you're the bosses. If ever, like, the chain of command for them is basically, you two are the biggest people, strongest people in the room, and they listen to you. But when it comes to like feeding time and what they're gonna do for a break or whatever other essentials that they have to do, they're gonna go to Patricia because they are pretty much. Dragons kobolds are very in tune with other magical creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And because she basically takes care of them and entertains them, they will basically, if it ever boiled down to a fight between, like, if there was infighting for some reason, they might stand with her instead.
Yeah.
Right. So basically,
the
fine
mother.
as long as we keep them sweet and keep Patricia sweet as well.
Yeah. So she is the mother, we are the dad that worked them hard.
Well, I mean, if you want to boil it down to that, sure.
Yeah.
I will, while we are doing the work on the sleeping quarters, I will ask the kobolds if they are good at anything in particular, if they have any particular skill sets or anything that they like doing or enjoy doing any kind of work in particular. Might as well use them to the full advantage. And on a night time, I'll be playing my lyre for them as well. I'll keep them sweet that way.
You can roll me performance with advantage.
Performance with advantage. Okay.
No bathing in the water. Just saying.
Kobolds don't need to bathe
Okay.
because they're scaly creatures. They don't
Okay.
get-
I'm just. I don't want a kobold running around in water. I'm drinking from.
Modified 20 for the performance check.
Oh fuck yeah, they're done. This is the best. This is the best chief they've ever found.
Excellent.
So you are basically their three leaders, and when you ask them what they're good at, they say we're good at making traps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
And after, so we will do a week of work. And of course, if you are doing things, so that means that Grom can go out and do more gathering now, because he has to spend most of his time doing that. So so it's been 3 days to work on the thing, the flooring, and I will have all of you roll perception checks. The kobolds hear something, and Patricia does not. Between all the all the working.
Grom
So-
gets 19.
I got
you hear it?
14.
You hear footsteps.
Okay.
They don't hear anything, and though you hear what sounds like the common being spoken outside.
Right. I will go to the door stealthily if necessary, and I will listen to what's being said.
You actually hear the voices right close by, and they say, "I've found a gate here."
Joy.
I'm gonna walk up too.
I want to look
Right.
out the people to see what's actually who's making the voices.
You see what looks like a bunch of humans, mixed between male and female. They're carrying what looks like items with them, and of course furs and food with them, as well as some other things.
I'm
Though
amazed.
nothing- There is 12 of them.
12, right?
Or 11 of them, sorry. And once they get to the gate, one of their elders comes over and knocks on the gate.
So when you say one of their elders, is it like a mix of ages and a mix of genders, and do they look like just like common people, or do they look armed, or?
They're armed with spears and javelins. They have the males have shields while the females do not. Though the females don't have javelins, they have longbows. And
Right.
the elder, he's carrying a staff, similar to something that Patricia is using.
Okay.
And I would say that there is 4 males, 6 females, and the elder is male.
I'm amazed. We find a well-hidden spot, but everyone gonna find this place.
No, I'm going to work
It doesn't
on that
help
next.
that you guys are building.
Yeah, we're probably making a lot of noise at the minute as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, they've knocked on the door. They know we're here. I'm going to whisper to Pagan. What do you reckon we should do here? Should we see what they're about, or?
Yeah, let's see what about. I should gonna say hello.
Hello. We were looking for a place to stay, and we were wondering if you had some room for us. We have our own food and water. We're just looking to get out of the blizzard outside.
Yeah, but we we kind of miss races in here, so if we have nothing against to sleep with some other races, that's okay. I think. I don't do it.
Okay. The elder looks to the tribesmen and women, and they start speaking in Dwarven.
I can understand that.
You can?
Yeah, I have common, dwarven, and giant.
Okay. He says, they seem to have mixed races in there, so be on your best behavior. Don't stab anyone unless you feel threatened.
Always good advice. Can I don't know what's being said on the dwarven side,
I
but
don't
can I
translate.
All right. Can I do an insight check to see if he's being as honest as he seems to be? And I am being very careful this time round.
Well, to be fair, if you get attacked here, you can't run.
I know. That's why I'll be very careful.
And what'd you roll?
I got a 17. Oh, I'm looking at Betsy. I rolled a 17 plus my modifier for insight is 20, modified 20.
Okay. Yeah, they're being as truthful as they can be. The males obviously are on edge, but looking at them, you can tell that they're all cold from the weather outside. Again, there's a storm outside. Not that you guys have to worry about it.
I'm gonna open the gate and say, welcome, my name is Pagun. I'm one of the leaders here. And when you come in, please put your weapon on the side here.
Okay. Again, it's a very homely meeting for them. They do as you say, and when they realize that there's kobolds, they're all swinging hammers and not slings. They're a little on edge at first, but when they see that they're just keeping to themselves, they just do exactly that, keep to themselves.
And
While when they're settling in, I'm going to go get what blankets that we might have spare, what furs we might have collected at the stage, and pass them out to help them warm up.
I have 3 blankets, I believe so. No, I have 8 blankets. Ooh.
Well, minus the one I'm using, I have an additional 3.
Yeah. So we don't give the blanket, and I don't ask, but Patricia, can you make a stew to them?
Yeah. And of course she gets out one of the bigger pots. And she gets some of the kobolds to help.
I want to ask Patricia and the kobolds, because I want to make sure that everybody's had a say, even though we're the leader, they still get to have their input. I want to see what their feelings are if these people were to stay. It's not set in stone or anything yet, Patricia and kobolds, but if it did happen, what would your thoughts be?
Well, it'd be nice to have some other people around. And the kobolds are, of course, defensive, because this is their den.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But ultimately they're up for whatever you say. But I'll have you roll an insight check.
Okay.
And the other people, we didn't ask them yet about
No, we
the
haven't.
travel.
I think this is mostly for the kobolds to make sure they're not going to start killing people in the night. Actually, I got another modified 20.
You think that because of their pack mentality and their den mentality, that tensions might be high between the two, and it might take a lot of bonding between
But we
the two of you.
Could I explain it to the kobolds as if we were going to get new pack members?
No, they're very like despite their small size and despite their weaknesses, their self-righteousness is their downfall, and they're pretty racist to non-dragons.
Right.
Beside us, yeah.
Well, they like you guys, and you essentially saved their lives. But the tribesmen is a entirely different group.
Yeah, we'd always mine out and made the Trobal to have their own truckers or something like that maybe made them happy. But we always had that discussion after we talked with the humans about
Yeah.
what they're doing.
I think
And
first thing.
I gonna take the budget I have with the water and I gonna put it in front and I have some soap and say if you want to fresh up and I gonna put it a mirror of steel, a mirror out of steel down and say if you want to wash up there's something here. I don't know how long you have been out and travel, but
Again, they're just tribesmen, so they don't really know. You don't have soap, do you?
yeah, I have
I think you bought like 4 cakes of it or something before.
yeah, I have said soap.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, so they're not really sure what soap is, but when you
I'm
show them how
gonna
to
show
use
them.
it,
I'm gonna show them.
yeah, they wash their hands, and they like how it feels. They're not particular to how it smells, but
But I'm just saying. And I'm gonna ask them where they're coming from.
And where they're heading.
Yeah.
we just came from the frozen wastelands, and the giant north have been acting quite strange lately, and so we were going to head to the hills to the southwest.
Right.
Yeah. Be careful. There's a kind of big boss down there.
No, they're not heading like from where you guys are right now, which is actually I think I put that dot in the wrong place. Yeah, it's in different spots in the different maps, but I'll show you guys in a sec.
I'm gonna give one soap to the tribesmen. I'm gonna give 2 soap to the tribesmen, more the women.
So here's where you wanted to be,
Yeah.
and they came this way.
Yeah.
And they're heading this way.
Okay.
The boars were here.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to ask: are you dead set on that plan, friend? Are you definitely wanting to go that way, or are you looking for any shelter at this stage after what seems to have been a long trip so far?
We are just hoping to stay here until this storm goes away. But we've been migrating this way for years, so we tend to uphold the tradition.
Okay. So can I do an insight to see about is there any of the women that is single?
No.
Can I ask them?
That seems like more of an investigation check, and I'd ask for a history check first.
Okay, what kind of?
I think we've got more important things on our mind at the minute, mate. Survival seems to be right up there at the minute, rather than entertainment. I am right. If they want to move on, I'm going to say, well, you've got a place here if you fancy. You've got a place here if you fancy staying. You're certainly welcome to stay till the storm rides out. And yeah, and if the storm's going to be a big one, as in a couple of days worth of blizzards, I am basically just going to build and play my lute a lot, my lyre. Try and make it seem as friendly as possible and keep the kobolds entertained.
I'm gonna still build stuff.
Yeah. I'll be helping you in the kobolds, yes, but we're in the downtime. I want to make sure that the kobolds are sufficiently entertained that they're not going to try and kill the tribesmen.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the humans and be friendly towards those, just to make sure we have a balance. So if there are any problems, I'm gonna say they're gonna go to me, and I'm gonna try to fix it.
Okay.
And
So,
I don't
they're gonna give you guys three. They're gonna give you guys 3 giant goat hides, as well as 4 days of meat.
and
And,
while
when the morning comes,
okay, it's okay.
when the morning comes and the storm is over, they tell you that they're leaving.
Okay. I would say after the day before, I kind of flirted with some of the women, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, I will say that obviously we're not going to stop you. So I wish you good luck on your travels, but remember you've got a safe harbour here if anything goes wrong.
We will remember you. Kind gestures. Hopefully, we will see you soon. And they will be back in 3 months. So if you want to keep track of that.
Oh, 3 months?
Yeah.
Are you gonna write that down on your character?
You just BRB.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Background. Nomads, right? Nomads
Yep.
group. Didn't expect what just happened. It's kind of fun. Nomads group bad.
So after 5 days, you guys, the kobolds and you, managed to build the floor to the longhouse. You have about half of your lumber left.
So that is
And-
just open, right? We have no walls, no privacy, right?
Not yet.
Yeah. And how many days in the month?
35.
Out of just fine. 35 2 months. That is 105 days. So we only need 100 days left. Okay. Yeah. I think we gonna build the sides, or depends. We do make like don't have. Yeah, probably just build the side of the longhouse so we could get a little bit private. No, I'm gonna build some tables if that is possible. You know the picnic tables?
Picnic table?
Yeah. I'm probably just build so we all to sit down and eat. So we don't is unhumane.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that one day
Give
or
me a perception check.
perception? Oh, do I need to do that every time?
Yeah, every time there's an encounter. Because you guys are well hidden, so nothing, unless I roll really well, nothing's gonna really
No,
encounter you.
perception. I thought you said operation. Huh. I have a 18, and I don't know what. I have to roll something.
Okay, so you and the
I roll
kobolds.
I roll a 12 on the die on him. I think that he have 15 or something like that. If I done a roll for him.
So you guys hear something outside.
Damn, we have a lot of visitors. Yeah, I'm gonna go and look at the pedo.
Okay. You're listening patiently, and you hear something trigger the trap outside.
Can I see the trap from where we are?
From the people, yeah.
Okay, can I see what is in the trap?
You see what looks like a very large man. He seems to kind of look orcish, but he's huge. You see the trap is triggered, and the bear trap is triggered, and it's holding his leg, and he seems pretty aggravated by it.
I don't know, say Patricia, something happens out here. Just stay ready. I don't know, try to go out and talk to him.
Okay.
I don't know, make sure room is ready to close the door if there's something problems. But I don't know what I'll say.
Patricia
Hello.
and Kobold are standing around with their slings, and of course Patricia has her wooden staff at the ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go out. Hello, sir. I'm sorry about the trap, but
He says, "Well, this blasted thing's about to get destroyed." But
please
you see
don't.
him. He goes down and he pushes it back. He pushes it off his leg, and then he steps away from it.
Yeah, we just have problems some while sometimes. That's why we have it there. I'm sorry about it.
What is it that we're? Is it?
The bear trap. I don't know how they missed the fucking bear trap. It's a DC 10 to see it or something like that.
Yeah, it's
But
actually
it's
really
snow,
hard.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, snow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's snow and
But what got caught in the bear trap this time?
It's a very big
large-looking orc.
orc. Oh, I thought it was a half orc. Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't hope you get hurt.
He says, "Damn straight, it hurt."
Yeah, but are you wounded?
Yeah. And he shows you his leg and it's bleeding.
I don't know. Room, can you come out and healing to him? Oh,
He says,
You
"I don't
haven't-
want your healing."
What
Oh.
do you want then?
He says, "I'm just passing by."
Right. Well, that's fine by us. We will not stop you.
Okay, he's looking in and he sees how many of you there are. He says, "Good." And then he just walks around the trap and keeps going.
Can I do insight to see about if you have any bad intentions? About he's a
Okay.
scout or something like that?
Sure.
Yeah, 8. So he's fine.
He just looks like a lone wanderer.
But I'm too bad.
Right. At this stage, because of the amount of people that seem to be rocking up outside of the place, I know we're making noise, but I want to make the entrance a bit harder to find. So I want to find a way to cover up the entrance, make it more hidden, camouflage it if possible.
I think the problem is the bear trap. They walk into the bear trap all the time. So if you just move the bear trap a little bit, I think they see the interest because they did caught in that bear trap.
Well, we can shift the bear trap, yeah.
Because it was really hard to find, right?
Well, it took you 25 survival to to find this place.
Yeah.
And with all the working, it's dropped down to 20.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But
And
the
of course,
working,
the trap is definitely something that helps them because they get hit by it and then they look around and see if there's any like hunters or something.
Right. In that case, I want to move the bear trap. I want to find a game trail to put it on. That's distance away from. But something where that you could check like once a day kind of thing, but far enough away that it's not going to immediately bring everybody straight to the cave entrance.
Okay, so only
and
survival.
can we have some of the throw balls to make that other trap maybe to be more defensive
They say
outside
it will
our
take a
gate?
long time.
What about instead of the harmful traps, could they make maybe some like tripwire, like an alarm trap or something, so that we know people are coming? Then maybe that will be a bit more discreet than having harmful traps about.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. I was thinking like a trap with pipes and stuff like you to activate from inside, not a Twitter trap, but
they're
like
not-
not the I was like, if we get assaulted and people was outside, we could just pull the trap and just. Yeah. But bells sounds more workable right now.
I got a 23 on the survival check, by the way.
Yeah, you find this really great trail. A lot of game have been traveling past it lately. So basically now instead of getting an encounter every time I just roll it, you guys are going to get a beast encounter every day. Or potentially another creature on the table.
So we can meet a. Oh, because he found a bear trap.
No, he found a trail that
Okay.
is used for game, but really anyone can use it. So he's found a really good trail, and basically rather than meeting people, just whoever come around your entrance, which is kind of rare because it's hard to find, the trap is going to trigger pretty much every day.
Okay, so we can go out and loot about, see every day about something, or hear something.
Is this game trail far enough away that we can check it with when we want, or is it something that's going to still draw attention to where we are?
Well, it's going to draw attention to where you are because you have to be able to hear it go off.
That's okay.
Well, my
So it's
intent.
like 100 feet away.
Yeah, my intention wasn't to put it close to the thing. It was just to like put it somewhere that it could be checked once a day. We don't have to hear it go off.
Okay, well then you can go about 300 feet away.
I'm just thinking if we could get every day and we could hear it, we could get food easily.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just saying food easily. It's probably a good idea.
So
So-
you guys, after putting that trap down, you guys start working on the little picnic tables.
Yeah, I'm ordering some picnic tables so we can eat, sit down at a table.
Mhm.
I think that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea when we have
Yeah,
like
that's
a
fine.
whole family of throwballs.
Well, while you're doing that, would I be able to set up? I don't know whether there's going to be enough stuff to do this, but maybe somewhere in the vicinity of the trap, like a blind, to make it a bit easier to stealth about, to see what the trap's triggered and stuff. See if it's something we want to just like leave alone, or is that
It'd
not
be,
possible?
It'd be a really obvious blind considering your crafting, like selection skills.
Yeah, no bother. I wasn't sure. That's why I thought I'd ask. Okay, in that case, I'll just continue to help building this stuff for now.
So roll a d4 on your damage for your trap.
4.
Maybe
You,
just dull the blade so that only do 1 damage every time.
Well, you You head out, and you see that it's killed a goat.
Yay!
The
I
goat's
will.
sniffing around, and it saw something shiny and bopped its head against it, and it fucking clanked around its neck.
Stewie God. Right, I will reset the trap, and I will take the goat back, and I will basically butcher it for the meat and skin it for the hide.
That is not going to abruptly appear. Boom.
Pretty good setup here. So the table is finished in one day, right?
It finishes in 2 days. Well, you finish 2 tables in 2 days.
Okay. I keep a track of the days because that would be bad in 3 months, right? Yeah. So we have 2 tables, and how many can sit at the table at the time? 4 or 6?
So you go out to check your trap the next day, and it's gone.
Oh no. Okay. Are there
Looking
any
around at the hole in the ground, you think, well, make me a nature check.
nature check?
That was fast.
Oh no. Da. What's my nature thing? Plus 4. 22.
You believe a bullet ate your trap.
What is bullet?
Land, for lack of a better term, it is a land shark.
I will. Yeah,
It goes around eating precious metals, including iron, gems, and other things.
I will head back to the cave as quickly as possible, and as stealthily as possible in case it's still in the area, and I will relay the information to the group. We might have a problem.
Not really. I'll know that they only eat metal, and since all of your objects are off the ground, that are metal are off the ground, it won't be tempted to come eat any of you.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it might be tempted to come eat you guys, but not your metal objects, which it will eat first before attempting to attack people.
Yeah. So the next thing is building the walls of the longhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to start. Can we make some of the kobolds maybe to mine, so we have more like a square cavern or something like that?
I just want to point out, somebody told you that there was a bullet nearby, and you want them to mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a good idea.
Nope. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just trying to help to
Just
build, and I'm gonna complain to Grom about there's no ladies friends here. Oh, we have Patricia. I'm trying to go up and try to flirt with her, but
Oh
yeah.
God.
But I'm trying to more have like a mother feeling for her, so I'm gonna explain that.
That is quite creepy.
No. She's beating me all the time and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say I'm sorry, but I'm just want some ladies.
Well,
Okay.
in that case, I'm going to suggest that maybe you want to head to town, maybe get some supplies, and maybe sell some of these furs for supplies, and find yourself some entertainment while you're there.
But I will not finish the longhouse first.
Well, you're the one that's getting itchy.
Yeah, I'm just complaining about it.
Okay, well, 10 days in, as you're building the longhouse,
Okay, I'm gonna put that down. Yep. Good. But then,
Ooh, make me a perception check, which should actually
Damn.
be really easy for you guys to make.
I'm so happy. Oh fuck, 9.
Didn't do very well. I got 12.
Okay, the kobolds tell you guys they hear something outside.
Okay, let's go check.
Yeah.
Stealthily. Can we hear voices, or is it just noises, or?
Yeah, it's in Dwarven. They say, bloody hell, why do we have to take this route?
Did they see our
And
dog?
they're just complaining. No. I mean, yeah, no, they're not.
So, can we, if we looking out the people, can we see them, or are they like still just their voices?
You can see them. They're gray and white, so they're definitely visible. So you see 10 dwarfs guarding 4 mules with carts full of iron ore.
Uh-oh.
Have we done a what do you call it? Warn them?
I think we should, but carefully. If they're guarding it, then we don't want to come across as bandits. So,
And we don't want to come from our what do you call it entrance. So we try to stealth around. Probably.
It's gonna be good.
I will stealth out.
Yeah, me too.
So that they don't specifically know where the entrance is, hopefully. And then I am going to pop up around about 50 feet away from them, but not in a manner that makes them think they're getting attacked. And I am then going to start shouting about the land shark.
Yeah,
warn them.
I could start drawing to them.
There we go.
Okay, you guys are sneaking out to try to warn them. Oh,
Yeah.
and you're too late. Too slow. This boulette comes out of the fucking ground in snow.
Land shot! Johnny yelled.
The 4 of them need to make saves. And 2 of them are going to make it. Actually, yeah, 2 of them are going to make it, and 2 of them are not. And let me go. Oh, that might not even help them anyways.
Are we gonna help them?
Oh, shit. Okay, that does way more damage than I thought.
Yeah, I think we should. We've tried our best to help them at this stage. I think we should stay out of it. If possible, we'll go and help any injured, if it leaves any. But
the bullet comes crashing down on them and just annihilates the one donkey or mule, and just destroys the 4 other guards. The 4 guards are dead, and the dwarves are like, "Get ready!" And they're going to go fight the bullet.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Let's fucking help them. I don't know how strong this bullet is. How big is it?
With a 22 nature check, their hide is known to be quite impenetrable. They are fast. They are pretty much aware of everything that goes on around them.
So if you're gonna hide, we still fought, right?
They are very dangerous.
We need to get the hell out, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna move a little bit. We're gonna move softly underground into our cave, and gonna say to everyone, go up on the floor and stay there.
Let's stop working, be very quiet, and wait for the screams to die down.
So is anyone gonna watch or?
I'll tell you
yeah,
what.
I'm gonna watch and stand still.
Well, you've already legged it inside to one, everybody, mate. I don't mind staying. This is character number 3 for me. Let's see if we can't keep yours alive a bit longer.
Okay, so the 2 guards are gonna hit. Alright, I'm rolling the wrong dice there.
And I'm gonna say, yell at me if it gets bloodied.
Yes.
They do 9 damage to it. So 2 of them stick their spears into him, and the other 2 of them missed. The Boulette is going to disengage and jump into the ground, then come back out of the grounds and run around. The guards are going to chase him. And they're going to attack him. Or throw their spears. And that actually does really well for them. So they chuck their spears at this guy and pull out more spears. And that's not good. That's that. And a bunch of spears get laid into this creature, and they deal 4, 6, 13 damage. The Boulette still doesn't. They do 16 damage, and one does 11. So they're putting up a good fight. The Boulette seems pretty badly injured right now. He seems to be tired. Not slowing down, but he's not tired. The Boulette then jumps towards them.
I'm not gonna interfere now. Help them.
One of them manages to escape from the leap, but the other 3 are fucking done for. So there's only 3 guards left, or 4 guards left.
Can I make a nature check to see just how badly injured this thing is, whether it's worth jumping in or whether I should just wait and see?
Roll me survival.
Survival, that's even better. 16 on the dice. And plus 5, 21.
Guessing about how much strength it seems to be still losing. Bullets aren't too dumb. They'll leave if they think that they're gonna lose. So, or if they need to survive. So the fact that it's still attacking tells you just how much strength it believes it has. But from what you can tell, it seems to be like shaking a bit. There's a lot of them. Again, it has like 4 spears in it, and it's got a lot of blood coming out.
Remember, we have not fighted in a long time. So.
And then there's 4. The 2 guards are going to. The 4 of the guards are going to attack, but they're going to try to keep themselves separate. And 2 of them hit.
I mean,
bollocks to it. Yep, I'm going to join in.
Yeah, yell at me.
Yep, I'll start. I'll yell, and I will fire off a shot and use my new spell, Ensnaring Strike, on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run
So
up.
make your attack roll.
Okay.
So you guys, here's an order. It goes the Boulette, then the guards, then you 2.
Yeah, that's okay.
And
we
I would have included Patricia, but you told her to go hide.
Yeah, with the I don't know what to call it, the yelling dwarves to the dwarves. We're here to help.
Okay, again, make your attack roll.
Yeah, I got a 23.
Okay, that'll hit.
And with my heavy crossbow, so D10. Oh, that was nearly a 10. 4 plus 3, 7. 2 seconds. I'm just getting the ensnaring strike details.
Can not move or restrained.
So, the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines. And my spell DC is...
He's gonna make it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think he
sprint
probably is,
based.
yeah.
Yeah.
On top of that, he rolled in that 20.
Ah, well.
So he don't take damage.
For future reference, my DC is 13. Oh, he'll take damage from the hit. He just isn't.
Snared.
Not with the Alice rules. When in nat 20, you don't take damage.
It does damage regardless of the saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just.
Okay.
Yep. So yes, that spell, by the way, is still active because it's a concentration spell. But obviously, it didn't do anything this time around.
I don't run up to it. How far is it?
I'll just say you can run up to it.
Okay. It's hard to hit, so reckless attack.
Okay.
I'm in rage, so I'm raging, and I have 24 to hit,
That hits.
and I do 13 damage.
The bullet's not looking good. It's going to turn around and try to swipe at you.
Yeah, it have an advantage.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ooh. That's not good. You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to use my stone endurance. And I rolled a 10, so that's 14 away from that.
Okay, so that's 14 down from that.
Yeah. So that is 7?
No, I say you take away damage before it's resisted.
Oh, was that after resistance?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you take 14 points of damage. If you were any other person, any other class, you'd probably be dead.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm not happy, but bad. Yeah, I'm at 17 now. But
Okay.
That was hard. I like it.
So that was its turn. The 4 guards are going to attack. Where's my other D20? One of them is going to crit.
Ooh.
And deals 9 damage. So this thing is looking pretty close to dead. Who's got a higher dexterity of you two?
I have a 16.
I believe I also have 16.
So
yes.
One of you two go next.
I'm doing this. I'm dead hit.
Fair enough.
I'm
You want to get the kill, don't you?
Yeah. That is, let me see, 14 on the die, I believe so, and plus modified 10.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
And it quakes and quivers, but it's still alive.
Uh, I'm gonna yell to my partner, kill that motherfucker!
That's my intentions. And I am going to shoot it again while Ensnaring Strike is still active.
Okay.
And
The
my
snare's not
attack.
Huh.
What was that?
The snare's not gonna work. It rolled another nat 20.
All right. Well, I hit it for 23 again. I'm rolling quite
It-
well tonight.
Drops down.
Nice. As soon as it's evident that the thing is dead, I'm going to run over, and I'm going to. Who's the most injured? Is it one of the dwarfs or is it my friend?
Your friend's conscious, so he's doing just fine.
I'm not down.
There's 6 dwarves down, and 4 dwarves that are still up. They're uninjured, and of course all the mules. Mules are freaking out, but they like when they try to run, they accidentally break through the snow and they stuck themselves.
I'm gonna
Right.
say to the dwarf, pull him over here so we have a healer.
Well, to be fair, this is like critical situation. I'll probably be shouting for Patricia to come out.
Yeah.
And I will be seeing if any whichever dwarf on the floor is still unconscious but not dead, kind of thing, because I don't know if any of them are actually dead. I'll make checks if I need to, but basically I want to use cure wounds on one of them to revive
Oh,
him.
you can also do that. I'm just
Yes.
I'm just pulling them in a line close to each other, so it's easier for Patricia to tend to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Patricia
can only
runs
do it.
out and starts, and she heals. She can heal 5 of them, so she heals 5 of them. Actually, she can
Right.
heal all 6 of them if she wants to. But she heals 5 of them, and you heal the other one, and they're back up. And when you tell them that you have a place nearby, or do you?
Well,
If we should see their intentions is just to relax and not do any harm, probably tell them we have a place.
Well, they just got attacked by a bullet, and they're lucky to be alive. So
and they did see us help as well, so I think we should be all right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yes, I think we need to get the injured inside before anything else that happens to wander by. But I am going to say that.
Warn them we have throw balls. Is there throw balls we have? Yeah, throw balls as
Kobolds, just so they don't get shocked.
yeah. And
And
you leave your weapon at the door.
okay,
Mhm.
once they see the kobolds are unarmed and they're pretty much defenseless, they agree to your terms.
Yep.
And they bring in what they can,
Okay.
but
Yeah, that was.
they say the kobolds. Those kobolds yours?
Yeah, I think we are the path leaders.
When they don't think we are the pack leaders, though
Yeah,
they our friends and allies. They work for us.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well tell them to go pick up that ore that the one mule dropped,
How much?
because
ore
we can't
is
get it. It's a full cart of ore.
Right, I will ask the kobolds to go get that out. I will also go out as well, but while they're getting the ore in, I want to see if there's anything worth having off of the boulette in terms of butchering it for meat, or whether the hide will be useful in any way, or if it ate anything useful. I don't mind doing an autopsy.
Besides their hard carapace, which they use for digging, which would make for pretty heavy but excellent armor, or even fortification somewhere on like the place, or just having it as a trophy, really. So it could be used to make some formidable armor, but heavy armor. And besides that, though, boulettes are very tough to eat. You wouldn't recommend anyone to eat it unless they had to.
Right,
Don't
in that case, yeah, I'm going to take the hide off so that we can use it when we need to. And I am going to do my best to dispose of the body so it doesn't attract any other wild animals so close to the settlement that we're building.
Actually, I'll help you with that. So basically, after that, the giant eagle comes down and takes it.
Thank you!
I was just rolling to see what attracted it. What would attract it.
and I tried to. Have you tried to get the ore in?
Yep,
So we don't believe is. Do we know about the fin? Is that a pet animal? That big one?
the
No,
boulette.
boulette. Boulettes are typically solitary.
Okay.
I don't think we need to worry too much.
Yeah, I don't want to tell the ore inside our cave if there was another one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but no, I don't think we need to worry too much. So yeah, once I've sorted the hideout and said thank you to the giant eagle, I'll just help the kobold get the rest of the ore in, picking up like massive armloads compared to them, just to show off the strength.
I'm gonna calm down the dwarf and make sure we have some stew to them. And we have tables to them now, so they just sit at the tables.
Okay, so you of course feed the dwarves, and of course Patricia has to mostly tend to the kobolds because they basically hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'll be helping
uh,
Patricia do that while Pagan entertains the dwarfs.
The night goes by pretty harmlessly, and once the morning comes and they're fully rested and recovered, they take their leave. They also, since you fed them and gave them shelter, they are also going to give you. Let's see what they give.
Do we get a SP?
Yeah, you guys get an XP. So
Ooh,
I think
free.
at this point, so everyone gets an experience.
Oh,
So that means we are on 2 XP, so we need one more to get to level 3.
Oh, I'm roll 11 again. Oh my god. What? Fucking crazy. So I am. Damn. I'm kind of tense now. And you're gonna see. You're gonna see me.
guys- They give you 9 gems worth 10 gold each.
Ooh.
Are you gonna keep that? Or
Well, we'll see what we get first.
okay, yeah, sure.
And they give you a potion of healing, a level 1 spell scroll, which I will say is a spell scroll of burning hands.
Ooh, very nice.
Can we use that? Or
Only Patricia can, really. And they give you a spell scroll of mold earth.
Hmm.
And after they give you that from a treasure chest that they have been carrying with them, they oh, hold on, I gotta also roll gold, like copper and silver. So six, 7, 9, 12, 13. They give you 1,300 copper pieces.
Bloody hell.
$1,400 silver pieces, and 60 gold pieces. And that's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
yeah. And we're gonna split that up 3 ways, right? So we take.
Oh, definitely.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
To be fair, if you want, we'll just put it all in one like giant pot and just use it when we need it, kind of thing. I'm not bothered either way. So I'll leave that up to you.
Can we just have a like a take the roll and split that up together? Three pots, and we have our bit the bit as a collateral. It's just nice to have a little bit of money for yourself, so you don't need to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just. Are you teaming thread up the gems and the cover and the silver, and we split the roll 20 each?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay.
And put it on the floor at our longhouse. Rather on the.
So back.
We're gonna need a chest. You're gonna need to make us a chest.
So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 days after that.
So just before we move on to that, with regards to the gems, there was 9 gems, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down. I have to write it down.
With Pagan's permission, I am going to ask Patricia if she has any, because I don't know, any uses, magical uses for 8 of the gems. And I'm going to propose to Pagan that we use the 9th gem as incentive and have a kobold of the week. And whoever does the most work with the kobolds gets to keep the gem for a week.
Oh, it's like a trophy.
Yeah, like a work incentive. Yeah.
So stupid. Yeah, that's how many days? 11 days? Did you say?
It's going to be 11 to the next
way, Patricia also has 4 more healing potions.
Excellent.
Nice. Now we have a healing potion. Are you keeping track of our communal things?
The communal stuff, yeah, I don't mind keeping track of that.
So we have 6 healing potions, right? And
yeah,
we have all that covers as well. And the day I wake up, you see I did a bear features. My skin is more tough now.
Right.
Because I'm a totem warrior of bear.
So does Patricia want the 8 gems for anything magical, or is it just a case of we...
She can't do anything with that.
Right, no bother. And the kobolds, do they like the work incentive plan, or do they think that that's stupid?
Of course, they like shiny objects. They just wish they could keep
them. Well, work hard and you get to keep it for an extra week, or you'll just have to try next time.
It's not a problem. It's not give it a lot of internal
Can you guys
fighting.
make me a perception check?
Right, yeah. If it is, then I'm not going to do this. But yeah, I know, obviously it's already. Oh, that was nearly a 20. I got 16.
I got a 19 on my die. So.
Okay, you hear something outside.
Yeah, we're gonna probably cheer it at the end.
Well, let's wait and see. So yeah, same again. Creep up to the door and listen out for voices first of all.
Okay. You hear something outside the door.
Right outside of the door?
Yep.
Right, and I take it's not voices then. Is the people, are we able to see anything out the people, or is it like basically too close to do anything but open the door before we can see what it is?
You look around, and you see what looks like some sort of shield.
Shield?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
gosh.
something investigating the gate.
We just trying to say hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get me crossbow ready just in case. But yes,
Hi
Sure.
there.
Hey,
Hi.
hi. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a wandering orc. Just
did we
looking for a
meet
place
before?
to sit down.
Did
No.
we meet before? No.
No, it's a different orc.
Yeah.
Right. You need a place to sit down.
Are you peaceful?
He says, yeah.
Inside
Sorry.
check.
So
Okay,
you
well-
don't. So you don't mean any harm to us?
Not really. Who's
18
us?
on the inside check.
Yeah, this guy's fucking lying.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
He's talking to you guys like he might be ready. Like if he sees you guys, he might attack instead.
I am going to. Oh, it's an orc, not giant.
I'm,
Oh, boss.
I'm considered to make hands signals. It's like we open the door and let him run in, and we just close the door after.
Well, I was thinking similar thoughts, but once we open the door, I shoot him in the face with ensnaring strike. And then you batter the crap out of him. Well, I also batter the crap out of him.
That idea I like also.
So yes, we are going to play nice. We are going to make it sound like we're going to getting ready to open the door.
Yeah,
I am
let's
going
say-
to stand back away from the door, and as soon as he does anything hostile, I'm going to shoot him with ensnaring strike after.
I don't say, okay, you can
Get
come
the
in. Sit
fuck
down.
out of there. He starts running.
He starts running.
Yeah, he hears you guys contemplating his murder, so he gets the hell out of there.
I thought we were doing it quietly, or a giant.
Yeah,
I suppose he
I'll-
knows giant, but yeah.
That
I
also
want to track him
means
to
it-
make sure he's not going in, to bring friends back. I don't want to attack or anything like that. I just want to track to see if he's got a bigger party he's reporting to.
Okay, roll me survival.
Hmm.
Then we're gonna meet many orcs.
Orcs love me. It's fine. Right. Oh, nat 20. So that is 25.
Yep. You managed to follow his trail. However, when you round the corner, he was waiting for you.
Right.
How far away? Is that 20 feet, 30 feet?
I'd say it's only about 20 feet. He swings his spear at you. I think it's a spear. Yeah. So he swipes his spear at you, and he's probably gonna miss with a 13.
Oh, yes. He is. Just, but he is.
And he casts a spell, and another spear appears beside you, back to the entrance, and it's going to attack you.
Right.
And it's a spiritual weapon, and it appears beside you, and it's gonna hit you with a modified 20,
Yeah, that does it.
and it's gonna deal 5 force damage against you.
Okay.
And now we can start roll initiative.
Nice. Are we taking him alive?
No. He came up to our front door. He wanted
Yeah.
to. He clearly wanted to kill us.
But we can take him alive and take him out of the mountain if we don't want. We are unhappy
Well,
with what we want.
We can take him alive and interrogate him and then kill him afterwards, but I think he should die at this stage.
Yeah, I'm 21.
Where's my thing?
And we're kind of strong now.
I also got 21.
It's up to you. You just start if you want to.
You went first last time. It's my turn.
Yeah.
So,
Are the throw balls is coming out?
Oops.
Oh.
That should be 21, not 18.
Is that only the only one? Or is there other party or something like that?
as far you can't tell because you're still kind of stuck. You're still near the gate, but Grom can see around, and there's nothing around. It's just him.
Just him.
Damn, I think there's a lot of people that see us. Fucking hidden in a cave, and everyone gonna see us.
Right. Well,
To be fair, again, you're building.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were making a lot of
how
noise.
far are we in the building?
It doesn't really matter. The noise echoes out.
No, I'm just asking how far the longhouse is.
as in how
Um,
much completed it is.
It's almost done. It's got 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days left.
Nice.
And
Alright.
yeah, I don't really care about those rules. So, yeah, it's your turn, Pagan.
Oh, I thought you did something.
No,
No, I think Daryl. He said he wanted to start.
whatever. Somebody goes first.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm guessing that because of the spiritual weapon, if I was to use my crossbow, it would be at disadvantage, wouldn't it?
Well, he's in melee with you too, so it's already at disadvantage.
Oh, okay then. In that case, I drop my crossbow, pull out my great club, and I crack it in his head with it.
Okay, swing away.
I'm rolling quite well tonight. 18 plus. So that is 24 to hit.
24 to hit. That'll hit.
Yeah. And where's my D8 there? Oh, very nice. And that is 11 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay, you hit him in the head, and he's dazed, and he's definitely bleeding, but he's still up. He
Yep.
just shakes it off.
He also needs to make a DC 13 strength check, because my ensnaring strike is active.
He makes it.
Oh, actually, 2 seconds. Oh, he makes it anyway. Right, no bother. I will just do a constitution check, because you hit me, didn't you? You damaged me. Oh, I got a... Yeah, I passed. 19 plus me thingy, so... And the spell's still active.
Yeah.
Pagan.
You're gonna hear Pagan roar, and he go into a rage, and he run up beside you, and he's like kind of roaring after him, and you just see he got new bear teeth, and he gonna smash him in the head with his Drados. I'm gonna use Reckless. Doesn't help us a bit. 12 to hit?
That'll miss.
Yep. That was with the advantage. 2 seconds. Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Okay. He's just going to attack Grom. That's gonna miss. His spiritual weapon's going to attack. And it's gonna hit with 18.
Mm-hmm.
And he does. It deals 4 damage to you.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Right. Well, I am going to have my turn and bish him on the head. Unless Patricia's doing something, sorry.
Oh yeah, they exist. So she's gonna kind of run most of the way out, and she's going. She can't. She sees the weapon, but she can't see him. So she casts Sanctuary on you as her bonus action on Grom. The kobolds are gonna follow behind her once they realize that there's some sort of danger. And they're going to be pretty much right behind you.
Yeah, and I'm going to yell out when I see them, just for the kobolds to stay with Patricia and protect her if necessary. Because I don't know how many spells she can cast and things like that.
Okay. It's your turn.
Yeah, and now I am going to clatter him right on the head again with the great club.
Okay.
Bloody hell, another 18, 24 again.
That hits.
And not good on the damage, mind. 4 on the damage.
Yeah, it's just a glancing blow against his chest.
Just double check I've made my constitution check for the thing. No, I didn't. So that spell's faded. So that's all I do.
Okay. Pagan?
Yeah, I done a attack. Oh, I roll 12, 18,
That'll hit.
and I roll a 4, so that is 6 damage. No, not 6, 10 damage.
Okay, he's not
Not
looking
lethal.
too good, but he's still healthy. I think the kobolds go before him. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
So they all fucking run out behind you guys. And he starts throwing rocks at him.
Yeah, that works.
Only none of those guys managed to hit. One of them manages to hit him.
Yay, well done, Mr. Kobold.
He gets smacked. He gets hit in the head for 6 damage.
Very nice.
You. Oh, damn.
Then Patricia comes around the corner and she's going to cast Sleep on him. That is not where I want you to be, but I will keep you. Yeah, he's fucking taking a dirt nap. So he just suddenly gets sleepy, the spiritual weapon goes away, and he collapses into the snow.
Okay.
Even if he was at half health, that would have fucking knocked his ass out.
It was a good one, was it?
31.
Ooh.
Tie him up.
Yeah, my vote's still to kill him, but yeah, we could tie him up and interrogate him first.
Well, it's your... Well, let me roll the legend checks. Okay, one of them, the kobolds say, he serves Eye of Grumps. Kill him. Kill him dead.
Right. I am going to go to that kobold and say, yes, I agree. I think we should kill him. But do you think that there'll be more than just him about? Because you seem to know.
God of murder.
Grunge God of Murder. Yeah. Does his disciples move around in packs?
Well, you can make a survival check to see if there was anyone else with him. But if there was, and he was If there was, they'd already have been following them.
Right. Was the 25 that I rolled earlier not enough to tell me that already, or
Yeah. It's just him here.
right? In that case, I'm gonna look over at Pagan and I'm gonna say I think we should follow, take the kobold's advice, and I think we should just kill him straight out.
Okay, so hold him and I'm gonna chop his head off.
So
Okay.
you guys just go fucking surround this guy. I'm not even gonna roll all the attacks. He's just dead. Between you guys just bashing him over this body, who coughs up blood after his chest is caved in and slashed open, all the kobolds jump up on top of him and just start clawing and kicking him. By the time you're all finished, there's just like nothing left of him.
Loot the body.
Yeah.
Okay, what's left of a chain shirt and shield is on him, as well as a spear. He's going to be carrying, I'm gonna say 15 copper and 8 silver.
Right.
Put that in our.
Though you guys don't have to actually pick it up. They pick it up for you.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, but we just put it in the same place. We have the other one.
Yeah.
I need to make a chest someday. It's like a very good haven. We don't need to hunt. They just come and loot for us.
So they pull the body inside so that they can dismember. Well, actually, they don't even do that. They just dismember it. They throw it far places.
Yeah. Good kobolds. And I wish to the one that identified. Yep, the one that identified which god he was part of. I'm going to give him a shiny copper piece as a reward.
I thought he got the gym for the week.
Oh yeah, we'll give him the gem for the week. That's a good idea.
Okay, so they take it, and you guys gain another experience.
Yay! Level 3.
Oh, it's so fun.
And that's where we're gonna stop for now.
Yeah, I need this stuff as well.
So, of course, this is commonly called Airewood Traveler, but I think we're gonna just call it Airewood Builder.
We'll get to traveling once we've got our giant fortress built about 6 years from now.
6 years in real life.
Probably.
The kobolds, you notice, have started like digging into the walls, just on their own, and they seem to be like digging themselves their own little working stations.
Oh, it's like bunk beds and stuff like that.
No, they are actively burning things and trying to melt like steel objects, like the ores and stuff.
Oh,
Because we've got a ton of iron ore, haven't we? So,
do we?
yeah, from the dwarfs.
I thought that they took that.
No, one of the carts was knackered, so they give us the iron ore as well as all them rewards.
Oh. Yeah, that's cool. So we need to have some iron bars to put in the top so we don't get flying stuff in. Okay, that's cool.
So, as you guys are kind of just noticing the kobolds, you guys also notice that Patricia is starting to get more color to her.
Right.
Like you notice that ever since she's come up here, her skin has been like turning rather scaly, and it's been changing colors.
Okay. I'm going to ask her, are you okay?
She looks at you, and like her one eye is like gold, and her other eye is red. And she says, "No, well, yeah, I'm fine."
I'm gonna go up to her and take my hand down her arm, try to feel the skin.
definitely feels scaly. It's not like rough like the kobolds, it's just smooth. You don't think it's really protecting her at all, but it's definitely colorful. Like when you pull up her sleeve, like some parts of it are green, some parts of it are silver, some parts of it are white, and some parts of it are black.
Is she comfortable with us looking at this change in her coloration, or is she self-conscious of it, or is she?
She seems pretty okay with it. So far she's just been she's been curious herself. So the fact that you guys have finally taken notice is also making her just more curious.
I'm gonna ask her, do you have a totem spirit?
No.
Because I turned myself a little bit furry and I got the bear teeth. I
No.
also changed, but I'm just
No.
looking at.
I don't have a totem.
Because my character doesn't know very much about magic at all, even though he's starting to get some. He is going to ask if it's if these changes are as a result of her getting more powerful in the magic.
I think so.
Excellent.
And I gonna the next 10 minutes just have my hand to go on her arm, try to feel the scales.
Every time you run your hand over it, it seems like the colors move.
Ooh. Like a video game. No.
So that's it. That's it for tonight. So I'll thank you guys for playing and anyone who watched, and I'll see you guys all next time.
Yep. Thank you very much, Alex.
Yeah.
Finally, I didn't kill you guys at level 1.
Yeah, I actually managed to survive past level 1.